Do you recognize that feeling of frustration when others don't understand your perspective? Once upon a time, there lived six blind men in a remote village. Though their world was shrouded in darkness, their spirits were not dimmed, and their intellects shone brightly. They had heard tales of the magnificent creature called an elephant. Fascinated and driven by curiosity, they sought to understand what this creature was like. One fine day, an elephant was brought to their village. Seizing the opportunity, they went to meet the creature, each eager to decipher its true nature. The first blind man was guided towards the elephant's sturdy side. As he placed his hands on it, he exclaimed, "Ah, it's clear now. An elephant is like a great wall." The second man, meanwhile, had found the elephant's tusk. Feeling the long, pointed object, he countered, "No, you are mistaken. An elephant is like a spear." The third blind man, standing by the elephant's trunk, disagreed with both. He said, "You're both wrong. The elephant, my friends, is like a thick snake." Meanwhile, the fourth man had wandered towards the elephant's leg. Upon touching the massive leg and feeling its girth and strength, he confidently declared, "No, none of you are correct. An elephant is like a large tree." Next, the fifth blind man, touching the elephant's immense ear, chuckled and stated, "Now this is absurd. The elephant is clearly like a fan." Lastly, the sixth blind man, left with the elephant's swinging tail, laughed at the rest and said, "Oh, my dear friends, the elephant is nothing other than a rope." The men began to argue, each convinced that he alone had grasped the true nature of the elephant. Their voices escalated and their dispute grew heated. The villagers watched them, puzzled by their disagreement. Just then, a wise old sage passing by heard their quarrel. The sage approached the blind men and asked them about the debate. When they explained their predicament, the sage chuckled and said, "Each one of you is correct, yet all of you are wrong." The men fell silent, taken aback by the paradoxical statement. Sensing their confusion, the sage explained, "The elephant is a large creature. Each of you touched only a part of it, so you know only a part of the truth. The elephant is indeed like a wall, a spear, a snake, a tree, a fan, and a rope. Yet it's the combination of all these things. Truth, my dear friends, can sometimes be multifaceted and complex. It is only by sharing and accepting different perspectives that we can fully understand." The blind men nodded, grateful for the sage's wisdom. They realized the limitations of their individual experiences. From then on, they learned to listen to and respect each other's views, knowing that one's own perception may not encompass the whole truth. Think about your own life. Each one of us possesses a unique perspective shaped by our own experiences. We are quick to assert our opinions and slow to accept those of others. We often forget that our viewpoint is just a partial understanding of the world, and true completeness lies in the harmonious combination of our individual perspectives. This story implores us to acknowledge the multifaceted nature of truth and the necessity to respect other perspectives. In the words of the philosopher Epictetus, we have two ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. It is a profound reminder that through active listening, understanding, and empathy, we can bridge the gaps between our perspectives and move closer towards the complete picture of truth. Every person you interact with has a piece of the puzzle you might be missing. Thank you, and see you in the next story. And never forget, you are enough.